Well, now we have a car from Europe, huh, Joyce?
That's right, John. A new German Ford that we'll be getting here. In fact, it is another car for the AmeriCorps nameplate.
Oh, do you have some spy photos for us?
We have more than that. We managed to sneak some videotape of how our spy guys really operate. And you will be glad to note that 007 has nothing on them. As for the car, it's being built in Cologne, West Germany. Now that's Ford of Europe's answer to Dearborn, Michigan. This car is supposed to replace the aging European Granada sedan, and it'll be called the Scorpio. In the States, it'll be known as the AmeriCorps XR6i. But no matter what it's called, Ford didn't want anybody actually looking at it until its formal spring debut in Geneva. They were afraid the new model might stir up too much excitement, and that could hurt the Granada's already sagging sales. Besides, in Europe, they're really into that cloak and dagger stuff, about new car developments anyway. New car talk there is always kind of hush-hush, like it used to be here. So the car companies are very nervous about their security. It doesn't matter. Our spy photographers still manage to capture the elusive XR6i on film outside the Ford test track. His motto, no distance too far and no tree too tall. Being an intrepid spy photographer means that you have to snap a few pictures on the fly. At least that'll explain why some of his photos come out kind of blurry. Anyway, now we know what the car looks like. It's a 5-passenger, 5-door hatchback that looks like a sedan, and it has a front engine, rear drive layout. That's a little unusual for a new model these days. But this Ford has to compete against some of Europe's hottest upmarket marques. Over on our shores, that would be the BMW 500 series and the Audi 5000. In Europe, it also has to contend with the Opel Rekord and a car that's all the rage right now, the Renault 30. That means it's going to be more of an Autobahn cruiser than a family economy model. With its Aero styling, it should be economical. Now, if those lines look a little familiar, that's because, like the new American Ford Taurus, it was patterned after the Ford Probe 3 research car. It's not all original, though, not with all that Audi-like wraparound glass and the Mercedes 190-like rear end. While the smaller AmeriCorps XR4 Ti uses a turbo 4-cylinder, the XR6i will probably get a 2.8-liter V6, like the one Ford already uses in the Bronco 2 and Ranger pickup. For us, anyway, the XR6i is going to stay under wraps for a while longer, at least until the fall of 1986, since Ford is really keeping mum about it over here.
Oh, nice production. Any word about price?
Well, John, I'm afraid that we're going to have to go out on a limb and guess that it's going to be close to the competition. So you're looking about the low $20,000 range.
Okay, well, we'll see you next week. Thank you, Joyce. And now, from Ford's European import that's still on its way, we go to an Oriental one that's already made it.